And we're going to start by just bringing the breath low. So often in our daily lives, we'll find ourselves breathing high or breathing fast without even realizing it. Let that breath sink. Perhaps you can begin to lengthen it. In through the nose, out through the nose, into the diaphragm, out from the diaphragm. This is how we embody true presence. Because we are placing all our focus on the one thing that is usually hidden in the background. As you place your focus on that breath, watch the changes in your body. Feel the breath coming in and out. Feel the cool air entering in the inhale, and the warm air leaving with the exhale. Look at you, your body, metabolizing this air around you just so naturally. Taking it in cool, leaving it warm. Empowering your entire state of being. Place your hand over your diaphragm if that helps, if you're not doing it already. Now you're not just feeling it coming in and out through your nose. You're feeling those waves of your diaphragm pushing in and out against the palm of your hand. Perhaps you still have your eyes open and you want to focus just on any point in the distance or ahead of you or around you. Sometimes when I first started doing this, I would look for a point, maybe a point that was most central to me. And then I'd wonder whether it was the right point. And then something about it might make my mind wander even more. Just let your eyes take you there. This isn't about you. And it's not about you trying to find a particular point on the wall or in the space ahead of you. It's about letting your eyes take you to a place where they want you to be, where they can find calm. if a thought arises from that particular drishti point, allow it, but then allow it to leave. And if another thought comes up, allow it, and then allow it to leave. Continue to do this to all your thoughts, until you almost become bored with thinking itself. And then you can let all the thoughts go. The purpose for this meditation now is to be without thought. And so while we can't put walls up in our mind, and it wouldn't be a good thing to do that anyway, we don't need those thoughts right now, and they don't need us. And back to the breathing. Is it still low in your chest? Is it still long and slow? Perhaps you now want to bring both palms out, facing upwards, and close your eyes. Whenever your mind wanders, bring it back to the breathing. Let the mind go blank. So often in life we've been trained to do the opposite. We've been trained to always be on, always be doing, in high action states. We've been told that's what's entertaining, that's what makes us interesting and fun. And where has it led us? True performance comes in presence, in states of deep peace, where the mind is entirely blank. And and we are entirely whole. Keep that breath low and slow. Exhaling in through the nose. Inhaling in through the nose. And exhaling out through the mouth. How does your body feel? Perhaps you might feel the urge to just put any slight movements into your body. Just getting rid of any last pieces of energy that are latent and still lingering. You can even use the breath to do so. Inhaling and finding stillness. And with the exhale, just moving it out, around and through. Inhale, stillness. Exhale, resolve. Inhale, stillness. Exhale, resolve. And perhaps now you want to, just for a few moments, bring that breath a little higher up. Still letting it enter down deep in the diaphragm, but allowing it to fill from the bottom upwards, perhaps all the way to the middle. And exhaling, letting it all drop. Inhaling into the diaphragm, and then up to the middle of the chest. Holding, and then exhaling all the way down. Inhaling into the diaphragm, and up to the middle of the chest, and all the way this time to the top of the chest. Filling the whole lungs and holding, and exhaling. Keep this going. Inhaling. Holding and exhaling. Like waves of the ocean, filling up from the bottom of the diaphragm and going all the way to the top of the collarbone and holding there. And then exhaling, releasing from top to bottom. Inhaling from bottom to top. Holding, and exhaling from top to bottom. Perhaps you can feel some automatic movement in your neck and shoulders as you do this. You might feel your head tilting upwards with the inhale and allowing that chin to drop on the exhale. You might find your palms also rooting fully open and upwards on that inhale. Fall back ever so slightly inwards on that exhale. The spine too, straightening with that inhale and holding straight and collapsing back down into a neutral state with the exhale. The shoulders too, you may feel them opening with that inhale. Even the thumb and some of the fingers extended with that inhale. This time see if you can hold that inhale just a little longer this time. And next time when you do, feeling your body, where are you holding that inhale? Is there a block that you're putting in your throat? Or the bottom of your diaphragm? Become aware of those energy locks, the bandhas. In that settled, contained state of being. With one final action here, let's bring some motion into the hands and arms. And if you want to open your eyes, you can do that. We'll settle back down into a gentle, calm breath meditation after this. With the inhale, let's bring those palms outwards as though we're almost extending an orb that we have here, and it's becoming massive and big in front of us. Hold that inhale. Hold that energy. And with the exhale, slowly just bring that orb of light together here. It's this little circle in between the palms of the hands. Inhale. Feel it grow ever slighter. Holding it here, feeling it with that hold. And exhale, push the energy together between the palms of the hands. Almost like it's going right into your heart center here. So inhale out, stretching that orb. Holding. Exhale. Close together, not touching. Holding. Inhale. Extend slightly. Feel the breath to the top of the collarbone here. Feel this circle of orb with that hold. Get ready for the exhale. Push together, inside, palms together. One more time, inhale. Hold. Exhale. Close. Inhale. Extend. Hold. Pulse. Push. Exhale together. Feel that energy, that power between the orb and that breath. Feel the difference in the body. And if you wish, you can bring that breath right down to the diaphragm once more. But this time, almost imagine like that orb, that light within you is here. So bringing it down to the diaphragm, we'll inhale to the top here, holding, and exhale, just let it fall. Inhale.